Hello, my friends, and thank you for joining me. It's Rina bringing you the road ahead for June 19th through 25th of 2022. If you're new to the channel, the road ahead is published every Saturday at 10 a.m. Eastern Time. Today we're going to be using the Divine Dog Wisdom cards. We're going to be using the Spirit Animal Oracle, the Revelations Tarot, and the White Sage Tarot to clarify. So, we do this reading by element. Thank you very much for all of you that are regulars. You know the drill, right? We do this reading by element. We shuffle and cut to see who is first, air, fire, water, or earth. So let's get started. I want to do just a little bit of Florida water. Hope everyone is well. We're entering Cancer season on just about the 21st, right? With the solstice, I believe it is, the 20th. All right. Here we go. Revelations Tarot. We're going to shuffle for a little bit and warm them up. Who do we want to speak to first for the week of June 19th through 25th of 2022? What's in store? Which element are we going to be speaking to? Sorry about that, guys. I sat down without my glasses. Real world problems, right? All right, here we go. Shuffle and cut. Which element will we be speaking to first? Shuffle and cut for the element, please. We don't use major arcana to determine, just the minors. Shuffle and cut. All right, what do we have? We have the Four of Cups and the Eight of Pentacles. So we're going to do earth signs first. So you may not be quite satisfied with what you're working on, my earth sign friends. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo on the table first here today. We have the Four of Cups, a little bit of dissatisfaction, boredom, and where am I going? How come I'm not getting there? And, I think you really do enjoy where you're going, but the results. You have high hopes for this, and it's been a challenge. It's been difficult. It's been a long time coming too. So we have our Ten of Cups here too, and the King of Cups here, and the Ten of Wands. So there may be someone, a water sign, that you've been struggling with. It may be that you're struggling to maintain your emotions in this situation. But we do have the High Priestess here behind us, the Ten of Cups, along with the Eight of Pentacles. So you really do love what you do, and I'll bet it involves your intuition. It involves your long-range plan, what you're doing, what's going to make you happy. I think you're very satisfied with where you've come, but not with the results. Okay, and what do we have? The Four of Wands and the Sun card here. The Sun, beautiful energy, Leo energy. I don't read reversals, my friends. I read based on what my gut feeling on the energy is. And I think that you have put your trust in the universe here to find you a safe place where you can thrive. Does that mean a new home? Certainly possible, something you're working toward, but not satisfied with the results and not quite happy where you are. So let's see how that changes here. Maybe that's not even a part of our earth sign reading. So let's see what's going on. Earth signs, the road ahead, June 19 through 25. 2022, 19 through 25 of June, halfway through the year, the solstice coming up this week. If you can get out and just enjoy the sunset on the solstice, the longest day of the year, I would. There's a great energy around it. All right, earth signs, ground yourself. What's going on for the earth signs, please? All right, we have the Eight of Wands. We have the Ten of Cups. So lots of messages of joy, happiness. The Fool, charging in, jumping, even though you don't see what the outcome is. So you might have gone headlong into something with the highest of hopes, with the highest of energy. What do we have? The Queen of Swords. Only to be frustrated with how fast it is going. Whether or not that's too fast or not fast enough, we'll have to see. Earth signs. Ace of Wands, you're looking for action. You're looking for further action. Okay, now you may have heard messages, but has there been action? Ten of Cups, you just want to be happy. How do we bring this about? The Eight of Wands. Things moving quickly, lots of messages, lots of, I would say, passion and direction in those messages. But are you doing it? Are you good on your own in trying to decide which direction to go in the Six of Wands? But deciding where you're, I think you recognize that it's going to take a little bit longer than you had initially planned here with our High Priestess. That's what we saw at the cut. But you may be taking action on your own because you are frustrated with the situation. It was going along. Things were good, but then it feels like it's stalled. You need some affirmative action. Now, I know that's a political statement too, and I don't mean it that way at all, but you do need to go forward in a direction that's going to bring you the security, the independence that you might want. You know, you've managed to accomplish quite a lot on your own. So does this involve another person? It feels like it does, but whatever the opportunity is that's coming in that you're going to go for, I feel, you know, the Magician has brought it to you, and it may come in very quickly with these messages, and it's something that you truly will enjoy, but you're going to have to react to it. You're going to have to act on it for your security, for your personal. It's not familial there. There's a recognition of your success here as well. Earth signs, Strength card. You know, I think you're going to be very, very eager to do this. I think you're going to have to be perhaps even a little bit of a, I think you're going to have a strong backbone to do this. You're going to have to stand up for yourself in this. Here's our Ten of Cups and the Six of Swords. So if you're not happy, you're moving on. Okay? The Ten of Cups. If you can coast just a little bit, I think you're going to find that things are going to be as much as you expected, and maybe even better, maybe even sweeter this week, my friends. Just kind of go with the flow. Try not to have any definite maybe plans or actions required. I know it's going to be hard, but here's the Six of Wands, so there is a recognition, there is an acknowledgement here. What is it that you are doing? This venture that you're going on here with the Fool, and the one that you've manifested and have certainly the capabilities and the confidence to take on, may move very quickly, and you're going to be like, holy cow, I recognize maybe I need help, I need, maybe you just didn't recognize how much you enjoyed what you were doing, and even those around you, your family. It is a moment where you feel like you're the king of the castle there, the Emperor. No, that's Aries. We had Leo here. The Emperor. Try not to control the processes this week. Okay? They're not in your control. And that's a challenge for you. Especially Earth signs. You like things the way you like them. Spoken as a Capricorn here. I'm invested in this reading. What do we have going on? The Three of Pentacles. Things are going to fall together just as you had envisioned them. Maybe not as you planned, but as you had envisioned them for whatever this gathering is here. Okay, so it feels like there's a big celebration, and you know, it's kind of out of your control. Now there's two stories, more than two stories going on here. You're going to have to be, if you're going to an event that involves others that you're close to, and there's lots of people speaking to you, or I heard talking at you, okay, it's going to be hard to focus, and you're really going to need to keep your eye on who you are. You're going to need to keep your eye on being authentic, living the way you want to here with this Ace of Wands, according to your own rules that you've built. You built a life for yourself. Be proud of it. The Nine of Pentacles there. So I'm not sure where the Two of Swords comes in quite here, but you know, you've been going back and forth, if this is business, going back and forth between that line of yes, I'm successful, and no, I'm not. And now it's a question of which way do I go to bring it about. Things are, again, going to fall together. Try not to control the process so much, my Earth sign friends. Let's pull one more card here for the Ten of Cups. The Ten of Cups, please. It's this joyous situation you need to take action on. The Four of Wands. Okay, so it does involve home and family. It may even be a wedding that you're attending, or a marriage that you're witnessing, or some sort of family event like that. You have to release control. It doesn't feel like it's your shindig, is what they said. All right, if you're going as a guest, you've got to back out, back away, and just enjoy. Have fun. All right, let's see what the Spirit of the Animals, Spirit Animal Oracle, I should say, Spirit Animal Oracle has to say for you, my Earth sign friends. It feels like it's a fun week if you can just coast through it and kind of go with the flow. There may be lots of people talking or vying for your time. Stand up for yourself. Choose where you spend your time. And you may have to go back and forth a couple of times. You may have to, tread lightly on some relationships, recognizing that, forgiveness is high on the list here with the Temperance card. Sagittarius energy there. That High Priestess, you go in with one point. Oh, look, here's the Four of Wands here as well. I don't think we went that far down the deck. So we're going to take the Butterfly Spirit, and maybe we'll look at this other that's come out as well. So we have Butterfly and Turkey Spirit for the Earth signs. Transformation is beautiful. Turkey Spirit, give with gratitude and grace. So I think this is calling you to be I think your transformation, it feels like, I don't see travel here, but if you're going and you haven't seen these people in quite a long time, they may not recognize who you've become. Okay? And it'll be exciting for you to display that, but that's what I'm saying. Don't lose yourself in that persona, okay? You want to make sure you are authentic. Give with gratitude and grace. Be humble, no matter what your level of success. Butterfly Spirit, transformation is beautiful. It's going to be noted. The transformation is going to be noted at whatever this is, this gathering. Now, here we go. Let's see, I want to do the Divine Dogs as well. Earth signs, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo on the table. If you're not attending an event, I think there are lots of scenarios swirling around in your house, and it's hard to get a hold of them. All right, and you may have to be, on your game. Not that you aren't, my Earth sign friends, but you may have to be more direct. You may have to be more decisive. You may have to be more. You may have to be quicker. What's the Divine Dog message here, please, for the Earth signs? Thank you. Expression. Speak your truth. Yeah, baby. You're going to have to be authentic. Where is it? You're going to have to be real. Show them who you are. Okay? No matter if it is in your home and household, show them who you are. All right? You know what's going on. You already see what's going on there with the High Priestess. You've been going back and forth of whether or not to actually confront it or speak about it, recognize it, bring it out into the public life, and you've been biding your time on it. So, lots of stories going on here with the Earth signs. Let's pick this up, and we're going to move on. I do hope this connects for you. It may connect via your sun, moon, or rising sign, or maybe you're even a cross watcher. It doesn't matter if it does connect by element or sign. If the message resonates with you, by all means, consult the other signs or the other astrological signs and see if they have messages for you as well. All right, so we have fire, air, and water on the table. We're going to shuffle these in just to make sure we do. Air, water, or fire? Who's coming up next? Thanks so much for joining me again. The road ahead, June 19 through 25 of 2022. And what do we have going on? Which element are we going to be speaking with next? Air, fire, water. Air, fire, or water. All right, we're going to shuffle and cut. We have the Nine of Cups and the Nine of Pentacles. Well, I think we're doing water signs. Earth signs have been done. The Nine of Pentacles, water signs, you're feeling pretty good. Your wishes are starting to materialize this week. Wonderful. You know, you've come a long way here with this Nine of Pentacles. And you know, that's what this Sagittarius moon is asking us to take a look at, how far we've come. Honor yourself. Your accomplishments have been many. The Nine of Pentacles, and the Nine of Cups, wishes, dreams. Who's coming in behind that? Oh, the Three of Swords. So there is some insecurity here about where your finances are going and how you're going to manage that. Seven of Swords. You don't trust what you see on the horizon. You know, don't fight what the universe has for you. It's been a little bit of a struggle, maybe around home and family, but the Four of Wands is also that feeling of safety, that security that comes with home. And, you know, home doesn't have to be a particular property. It can be or a place even. It can be just that feeling of safety when you're at home and relaxed, exactly, comfortable here. So, the Nine of Cups, what do we have with the Page of Cups? So there's been news that things are stalled. Queen of Cups. Somebody's sensitive. Is that you? Queen of Cups in the Chariot. Somebody doesn't want to move. Somebody isn't finished. What's going on? The World. The Queen of Cups. Insecure about some move that you're making. Now this is Cancer coming up, so this may be a time frame as we are entering Cancer this month around the solstice time, the 2021st. The Chariot card there. It is victory though. Victory and the World. So things ending, I think, more in line with what you want. The Four of Cups, it may not look like it right now. It may look like there are some, you know, situations that really need some additional support that maybe you're not able to lend. The Eight of Wands. I saw the Wheel of Fortune there, though, my water sign friends. Let's see what changes. What was there? The Nine of Pentacles and the Nine of Cups. What a beautiful opening for you. Accomplishments, freedom. Water signs, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio on the table right now for the road ahead, June 19 through 25 of 2022. Here we go. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. What's coming out for you guys? And the King of Cups, there you are, loud and proud. King of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio himself. All right, the King of Cups is someone that is very emotionally in control, generally. They don't hide their feelings, but they do, they are reserved. All right, they'll tell you if you want to know. The King of Cups, very supportive, very loving energy here. The Five of Wands. What are you struggling with? What are the conflicts here? Fears. Nine of Swords. What keeps you up at night, my water sign friends? This is all about you, my friends. The Knight of Swords and how you're moving forward. This does not at this point involve anyone else. This is your question. How are you moving forward? And that's where you're struggling. You know, I think that you are afraid of, it feels like failure here. I don't know that that's really an option for you guys. That you're going to be charging forward, and I think you've got the colors of victory around you. It's going to take some really hard action, and here I have our Queen of Wands, exactly that. But this is a situation that you've managed to bring about, manifest, bring to you. You guys have crazy abilities, psychic abilities, intuitive abilities. Many of you are empaths. You feel very deeply, water signs. Queen of Wands, and it is about, you know, not giving a crap about what other people think about how you live your life and what you're doing. That Queen of Wands is kind of devil may care. I'm going to do what I want anyway. And she is super focused on manifesting new opportunities here for some new beginning that you guys are looking at. Now, that may involve a partnership, whether it be a romantic or just platonic or business partnership. It's kind of a coming together here with universal support. See those wings there? With universal support. Gemini card. So you may be doing something again, doing something for the second time if it didn't work first. And then where are we? Five of Pentacles. So far, you're chalking it up to be a loss. So what kind of a partnership is this that may have a loss? What choice do you have? Maybe you don't have a choice. Maybe that's what you feel. You don't have a choice. I assure you, we all have choice. Star. Hopes for a foundation, going back and forth with someone of equal intuitive abilities, I would say, the High Priestess, if it is a person or a partner, so they can feel what you're feeling as well, and how vice versa. The High Priestess is also about making those plans, those long-range plans, and keeping them to yourself. She's mom. She doesn't speak about things that are on her mind. She watches and puts all those pieces together. Taking a break, you might be taking a break from them, and that is maybe a relief, okay? It may be that it's put additional pressure on you, the distance that's been created, okay? But I think this is an overwhelmingly healing opportunity for you that the Wheel of Fortune has put on your plate so that you can review the things in your life that maybe did not go the way you want them to do, and maybe do things differently this point, okay? So yes, this is all about you, but I think there are others involved on the periphery, okay? The King of Pentacles, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Is there someone else involved that has the financial or stability that you need? Okay, are you the one that's in charge of the financials for your situation? If so, you're going to have to keep a hawk eye on them, okay? All right, let's get started here, water signs. Just one sip, pardon me. Here we go, water signs. Let's start directly with you and see what you're feeling. We already know what I think we already, excuse me. I think we already know how you're feeling. The question is, what are you going to do about it? Our King of Cups there. The Two of Wands. It's a watershed moment, my friends, my water signs. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. You're going to have to choose a direction. Now listen, these paths are crossed. So if you have, I was just going to say, if you have someone in your life that you are choosing a partnership with or making a choice on that partnership, your paths are intertwined, okay? And just because it isn't easy right now doesn't mean that if you move forward, you don't manifest those opportunities to do things differently or again or new, but a new beginning that involves the two of you. And I'm going to say two of you, so while it's not necessarily relationship, romantic relationship, it is your paths are connected for a reason. So how do we, and you're struggling with it, okay? Four of Swords. You know, sometimes when we're at an impasse, especially if it involves someone we care about, you may need to step away. You may need to take a moment to think and just understand the different dynamics at work, but really where your own feelings are coming from. Page of Cups, you're going to have to speak from the heart, my water sign friends. So there's news coming in. Or it may be you speaking this news to as someone that is very special to you, very good connection. And you may have thought you didn't care, but this opportunity that's come around, I don't know, through them or with them or for them, is going to pay off. But you're going to need to commit to doing it. You're going to need to commit to making the choice. You know, the money, it feels, may be the controlling factor here. Who has it, who doesn't, and whether or not you're going to be able to make it happen. Okay, don't make rash decisions here. You know, a lot of this is trusting that the universe really is leading you in a solid direction. And I know that you go back and forth about it here because your intuition is telling you this break first of all, I think the break was a relief for you. It's kind of a moment to pull yourself together here and see what the next step is here with the universe. But choose wisely here, because I think you'll have some mixed feelings about things. If, there's our Page of Swords, where are we going? If you don't face these fears, you're going to have some mixed feelings about perhaps moving forward with the opportunity or missing the opportunity. And I think you are moving forward here with the Knight of Swords. But you're trying to rationalize it. And you know what? You can't. Sometimes you have to do what you need to do, especially, excuse me, if there are others involved here. But your fears are getting the best of you. You're overthinking it. Your paths are crossed for a reason. Things are intertwined here. So use whatever news comes in as a healing moment and bring it internal to decide whether or not it resonates for you personally. And I hope you understand what I'm talking about, because this is a coming together of your soul as well. Coming together with your heart, mind, and soul, body. Yeah, the 7, and that's where the fears are. Can you pull it together? Are there things in your past? This feels like trauma here. What do we have? We have news. Oh, okay. So if things have not been going your way, especially if you're looking to charge forward with a particular relationship or someone, could be a fire sign, that Queen of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, you're going to hear from them. If you've been on a break, you're going to be able to, I think, have them help you overcome whatever fears these are, and together you're going to move forward with an opportunity. Now, this does not have to be with someone. As I said, this could be you and your soul taking on this new direction, taking on your new commitment. But it is about facing those fears here. They have been a challenge, and then you do have this Knight of Swords moving forward. Investigating how to get the job done. The King of Wands, that's right. You've spent some time studying it. That's what you've been doing here with this moment apart, or of meditation, introspection, this healing moment that's come through for you. And now I think you're ready, of one mind, one body, one soul, to move forward, maybe with someone, but definitely on your own, committed to making whatever it is your manifestation is happen. And you have an opportunity that comes in. You do have news. Yes, you've got to face your fears and do the work, but when you can do that, the opportunity shows up. So if you've been having that existential crisis, like, how am I going to do this? What am I going to do? What's going on in my life? Why am I feeling this way? All of that, you got to look at that. You got to look and do the shadow work on that, my friends. And then this opportunity shows up. The Ace of Pentacles. Look, it's gone from ace here and multiplied already. So it's going to be very bountiful for you. It's going to be an awakening for you. And I do believe with a partnership. Okay? A partnership that may have been missing in your life. Don't let it consume you, and don't try and control what happens in it. Let the manifestations come. Commit to doing the work, my friends. All right, let's see what the spirit animal is for the water signs. That was deep. Wow. Oh, we left one on the table. We're going to have to look at that. Here we go. Chameleon Spirit, card number 14. Act as if. Yes. Channel it in, my water sign friends. Body, mind, and spirit. Bring it in. Make the commitment to make it happen. Own. Be adaptable, too. Be changeable here. Chameleon Spirit, act as if. Wow. All right, and then we're going to draw one just because, and the earth signs had two as well, so why not? One more card, please, for the water signs. There it is. Oh, that's two. Just one. Ant Spirit, time to collaborate. That's right, my friends. Bring in that partnership. Let others help you, and especially someone significant. Your paths are crossed for a reason. Divine Dog Wisdom cards coming up for the water signs. This is the road ahead for June 19 through 25, 2022. Let's see what it has to say with the Divine Dog. All right, well, two for you there as well, my friends. Joker, things are never as they seem. So especially if you are in this focus here, you've got to look at the reality of it, okay? The jokers. Things are never as they seem. That is a prairie dog, right? He lives underground. So there are lots of things that you don't see right now. Things are never as they seem. Allowing, let it happen. So if you've been struggling with your fears about moving forward in a partnership, whatever kind it is, or moving forward with an event in your life, a reckoning, it feels like, of an event in your life, see things from reality, not or do whatever homework you may need to do that. And let things unfold as they should, or as the universe wants to bring you. Collaborate if necessary. Bring that partnership in and let it flow. Allow it to happen. You're going to have to be adaptable, but always with that positive mindset. Act as if. Water signs. Thank you very much for joining me. Let's put these away and we'll pick up and see who's going to be the next element we speak to. We have fire and air still on the table. All right, if you're just joining me, thank you very much for taking a look at the channel. We've had a little bit of an evolution over the last few years, but I do believe this is the last, so thanks so much for joining me. If you enjoy my style of reading, I do have private readings available, and you can find all of my info at renasreadings.com. Let's shuffle these in, and then we'll get started with the fire and air. The road ahead, June 19 through 25 of 2022. And when I repeat that date, I'm intending for the elements, the cards, and the spirit guides that we work with here to hear that, so they know what we're talking about. That's an outward meditation. Who's next for us? Who's next, fire or air? I do hope to get back to doing these live, my friends, but for right now they are going to be pre-recorded until I have a more stable situation here. Fire and air. They are always published on Saturday mornings, Eastern Time, 10 a.m. Fire or air? The road ahead. The Seven of Cups and the Fool. So somebody's got some brave choices to make. Fire or air? Two of Wands and the Hierophant. So fire signs on the table at the crossroads, my friends. Okay, you're in charge, though. You are most definitely in charge of the direction you want to go. It's just up to you which direction you're going to go, which one you're going to commit with. There's our Hierophant Taurus energy. So you may be being a little bit stubborn about it, not a fire sign, never. And I say that with love, but the manifestation is strong right now. My goodness, June is going to be a beautiful month. The Magician here bringing in a new opportunity to shine, a new opportunity for you to, I think whatever contract or agreement that you are entering into is perhaps going to be a little bit of a learning experience, and it's a learning experience in love. It's going to be very rewarding, even if it's not a heartfelt matter. It's going to be something that truly touches you. And, something you may not have thought you would risk it on, but it was a bold move. It involved, my fire sign friends, it involved some serious resources, perhaps, to do what you're doing. And maybe that's the question, where they're going to come from. All right, let's put this back together. We'll shuffle for our fire signs. Thanks so much for staying with us. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius on the table. Fire signs for the week, June 19th through 25th, 2022. What's on their road ahead? Fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, please. Fire signs, what can they look forward to. And I do say look forward to. It feels like it's going to be a really beautiful week. Nope, you've got one that jumped out. I think we're going to leave that. Put it right there for now. And the moon. So we did just have a Sagittarius full moon on the 14th, asking you to take a look at how far you've come. And you may be at a point right now where you recognize how far you've come and what you've been able to do in your life. And what still are the next steps is what the unknown is, though. And you may be reflecting, the Nine of Wands. It hasn't been easy, but you've stood your ground and you still... Okay, so we're going to do those. The King of Pentacles and the Five of Pentacles. So let's see what our mystery card is before we get started. The Hanged Man. So the money is stalling you and you don't know how you're going to handle it, my fire sign friends. The Fool. I think you're eager to go. We saw these at the cut, didn't we? You're eager to go and you're ready for action. But you don't know where you're going yet. You don't know how the money's going to materialize. You don't know what the resources are going to be, how they're going to come through. Six of Wands. You're going to have to take action if you want whatever this Two of Cups situation is. Now, Ten of Cups following the Two of Cups. You want, there's someone here that you really enjoy. But there's a challenge to building what it is you want, to building the relationship there with the Lovers, the Gemini card, Six of Pentacles. I think the connection is good, but there may be some children or an element of motherhood that's getting in the way. It may be that you don't have the same vision of what you want to create. Somebody wants long-term and somebody doesn't want the attachment. Okay? So, there's a lot of ways we can look at this. This is a really beautiful deck, too, the Revelations Tarot. Let me know what you think about it in the comments. Let's see where we're starting here. We've got to start with the Hanged Man. Where are we stalled? King of Pentacles, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo there. You know, being stubborn, you know, the king really does understand money. He knows how to make things work and really is very good at taking care of those he cares about here. Here's the Empress. So we saw her down here as well. What's going on with a mother figure in your life? What is it that you are trying to create? Something really beautiful and joyful, but we're the Empress, trying to create a better connections. But there's been a difficulty here. So I don't know if it's a financial difficulty, a security issue within the family. There's been a loss here. A loss of security, a loss of stability, my fire sign friends. Standing your ground, but not sure how to take those next steps, what to do, how to create what it is you need. Let's leave that like that for now. Fire sign friends. The Hanged Man is where we were talking. You're trying to balance things out, and you just need a moment for perspective. You need to catch your breath. It's been a rough road. It's been a lot to take on, and, you know, whatever it is you've been trying to create is Six of Pentacles. You know, I think that there have been people, partners perhaps, others that have been generous with you. You may have given it all to a relationship and still not see maybe the passion that you're looking for, still not see the direction it should go. I think you don't see a way to get there. Okay, I think you have a vision of what it is you want, but someone may be asking you to provide for something that you don't feel is your responsibility. You're putting up, you know, you're putting up a fight in this. I think you want more. So if this is a relationship, then I'd say you are risking something. It's the Hanged Man here. The Tower. Okay, so there may have been an unexpected generosity come in. The Six of Pentacles, balance, yin and yang. Okay, that is the I like to see that as the connection. It is the exchange back and forth. So you're going back and forth about a particular incident recently that may have been a loss to you. And it's put you in a difficult place. So what are you going to do about it? You're going to have to take action here. Which direction? So I think that you recognize that those around you need to be on board, and if they are reluctant to build whatever it is you're after here with you, then they may not be your people. Okay, it's been disappointing. You thought you had long term here, but you know, sometimes the money gets in the way. The devil. Look at what's in the center of that too. The pot of money. Money, the root of all evil, right? Well, I mean, it is if that's what you believe, but it's also, you know, he's got a great collection there. But that wealth, that debt may be keeping you where you are, and if that's the case, you have other options. But you're going to need to step up and take action because you're really in a stronger position than you think you might be. The Fool. Whatever it is, it's a big step, my friends. What do we have coming out over here? The Ten of Wands. You've had enough. You just need to be finished, it feels like. It needs to be released. You need to be released from this stuck position. Sometimes when we think about things for so long, we get in that mode of, I can't do anything because now I don't know what to do because there are so many different things we can do. Here's the Nine of Cups. You've got to decide what it is you want. What are your wishes? What are your intentions? Put it out there. The moon hears, the sun hears, the universe hears. All right, and it may be that in a moment of reflection you decide that, you know what, I can do what I want to do here, and I'm going to go for it. I'm going to take action, and you know, success is here along with that comfortable. This is comfort to me. It doesn't necessarily bring this passion, although passion is here. Your purpose, your drive, and satisfaction and enjoyment with someone else that is on your same wavelength. Let's say, my fire sign friends. What has been missing then? What's the moon hiding? The Six of Cups, mother and children. So they may have been away, and there is a joyous homecoming. Recognizing that you need a date night, but you don't quite have the money for it. These are King of Cups. There are other ways to enjoy each other's company that don't revolve around money, that don't revolve. Maybe you've lost your sense of. There's been an emotional wound here. It feels like. Five of Swords, and you're not sure you can get past it. They may be the mother of your children. There may be a financial obligation in here. The Three of Pentacles. I think it is about building, though. It's not necessarily, you know, you may have lost your faith in the situation. You may have detached a little bit, but the Three of Pentacles is here as well. So, you know, if that's the case, then it is going to be stronger, okay? But you've got to get together on that page of who wants what, okay? It's been a disappointment so far. I don't necessarily think that it's finished. No, I was just going to say, I don't think it's finished. Here's our Judgment card, the new beginning, the do-over, right? So you can offer that forgiveness. Perhaps the sensitivity is what's been missing here, my friends, the financial, or even what you do for everybody, okay? You don't have to be male to be the King of Pentacles. You are the provider. You are the one that does everything for everybody, and maybe you are mother and father as well here to these children. And, you know, while you're comfortable in that role, sometimes we need some help. We need some support. We need some loving energy to come in and help us on our path. You need to get a guide, my friends. So if there is counseling that may be involved in this, if it's relationship or mother and child based, then certainly do that. You may feel like I don't have enough to do that. There will be a generosity that comes in, maybe unexpectedly here, that allows you to move forward and build that foundation and bring that family unit back together in a healthier way than what is here with the devil. Okay, you're going to have other options. The devil is feeling stuck, yes, and that's where you are now. You will have options to free yourself. But it's also about, you know, I'm hearing entitlement, okay? And entitlement takes a lot of different forms. And sometimes it's just, about wanting more than maybe you can. Right? And there's nothing wrong with wanting and having dreams and wishes here, but you're going to have to come to terms with where you are now and what you can do. Okay, here's the Hermit. Coming in Virgo energy, yeah, deciding which path you're on, deciding which direction. Now, I do think after that full moon that we have, or maybe even with the new moon coming up the end of the month, that's the new moon in what? Capricorn, I believe it is, right? The new moon in Capricorn is going to be where you decide what structures you're going to keep in your life, what your intentions are, what you want to build, whether or not you have enough to move forward with what you're planning here. Don't fret if this is a relationship that you are on a momentary pause from. It is momentary, okay? Communication will increase after that moon. Here's the Eight of Pentacles. It's going to take some work. You're going to need some guidance. You're going to need perhaps some professionals to help you through whatever this difficult period is. But your intuition is leading you in a direction where you can really stand up and take action. Be counted here. You're in a good place. Your foundation is strong when you bring this to a close. Now, our Ten of Swords is not a comfortable ending, so we need to look at that just a little bit more. That disappointment is here. So there may have been perhaps the difficult period is ending for you, my fire sign friends. I do hope that's the case. The Empress and the Three of Swords. So you may have lost a mother figure in your life. I'm sorry to hear that. And that has forced you to jump in and take action. And recognize how much you enjoyed their company or you miss them. Alright, let's see what's happening for the water signs with the spirit animals. We could go on forever. My goodness, well, thank you so very much for joining me, fire signs. Did I say water signs before? I'm sorry. Let's see what's happening with the spirit animal oracle. This is a Colette Baron Reed deck, which I love. Fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius on the table, please. This is the road ahead for June 19 through 25 of 2022. Show me one card for the fire signs, please. There it is. Thank you. Buffalo Spirit, card number 10. Card 10s are cards of completion, so I do hope that is the case for you. 10. Buffalo Spirit, the abundant universe will provide, absolutely. So you may be the breadwinner in your home. You may be the one everybody leans on or depends on, the loyal, true blue, never fail type of guy or person, right? I think that, that puts a lot of pressure on you over here, and you're worried about measuring up or doing what everybody needs, and it's not easy, okay? Kind of in assessment mode. How do I bring this to work? So maybe there's an issue with work, that things have changed and you're not quite sure what's going to happen here. You have a solid foundation, but you are going to have to get really clear on what it is you need. You may have to cut your corners a little bit here. It may be difficult. The abundant universe will provide. You're going to be able to create that comfortable life. It may not be where you were or what your standards are, but it's going to be comfortable. It's going to be enough. Let's see what the Divine Dog Wisdom cards have to say for my fire signs. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. It's a new beginning here. You're rising up and over whatever this is, and the universe will provide. When you see cards like the Fool and the Tower, when something like that happens here, even though you can't, in the moon even, you may have been waiting for a particular moment. This is going to be your moment where you need to act on it, okay? This is your moment to change whatever this cycle is of loss or lack here, whether it's, a household issue or a personal issue. The Ten of Swords is you're on the other side. You're in recovery now. 10, Buffalo Spirit. 10. Yes. All right. So what do we have here with the divine dog? Expression. Speak your truth. Stand up for yourself. Be really, really clear. Even if it's just with the universe. Even if it's just with yourself in the mirror some days. Get true. Be true to who you are. Stand up for yourself. Speak your truth and take your action from your core. Your intuition is not going to lead you astray. Expression. Speak your truth. Nice. Fire signs. All right, let's see what we're doing with who's next. The air signs. All right, air signs, thank you so much for waiting. Last but certainly not least, my Aquarius, Libra, Gemini friends, thank you for waiting. All right, let's shuffle these in before we forget. The road ahead for the air signs, June 19 through 25 of 2022. Air signs. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Now we're going to shuffle and cut for you too so that you can see that kind of a reading as well. What are we doing here? The shuffle and cut for the air signs. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini on the table, please. June 19 through 25, the road ahead for them, please. What do we have? We have the Seven of Pentacles and the Five of Swords. There's something you're toying about walking away from here, my friends. Wow. A lot of seeds planted, and it's kind of like, man, I don't know what else to do. I've done what I can. The Nine of Swords, I'm worried, is something going to work? My goodness, and the Tower. Unexpected endings, and the Fool here as well. King of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. So, you are, there may have been a difficult ending or even a passing here with our Death card, but there is definitely a transformation in process. And I think someone is going to be, you may be the supportive one in someone's life, or someone may be helping you through this process here. The King of Cups. I think you are in your head quite a bit about whatever is going on, trying to decide what can I do? What's going to work? How am I going to get this done? What is it you're trying to do here? You need to really just take your time, though, because the harder you fight, I think the harder it is to create what you want. Okay, you've got to allow the flow here. We've got the Empress and the Queen of Pentacles. So very, very fertile energy here for you, my air sign friends. This is a time of creation. So whatever seeds you plant, try not to worry too much with, pardon me, whether or not they'll actually happen. Keep your emotions on a tight rein, it feels like. Keep your thoughts to yourself in this. Whatever this transformation is, what do we have here? That's our Knight of Pentacles. It's going to go a little bit slower than you may have wanted or expected, and you may be tempted to leave it. But things are going to change, and they're going to change fairly quickly here. We've got the Three of Wands coming in, your future coming closer to you, your plans materializing, and being able to put the next steps, take the action necessary in the Wheel of Fortune, sending you on a new adventure, or at least a turn of fate here. And we have the Page of Wands and the Six of Wands. So news of a promotion, a raise, something of that idea. A financial opportunity that comes in. So let's see what happens for you, my air sign friends. Aquarius. Excuse me, pardon me. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini on the table. The road ahead, June 19 through 25 of 2022. What's happening for Aquarius, Libra, Gemini? Now again, this could be your sun, your moon, your rising. You may even be a cross watcher. Take what resonates, even if it's not connected to in any elemental or moon way. Air signs. The Emperor. That's Aries there. And the Devil, Capricorn. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, the Moon. Major arcanas abound here, my air sign friends. It's going to be an impactful week for you. You can't see what's coming, but you know what? You got to control. You got to control your temptations. You got to control your lust, is what they said. Ooh. And the Star. Aquarius energy there. All 4 cards for you today, my air sign friends. Major arcana, and bottom of the deck, the Chariot. So 5 out of 5 major arcanas. Hold on to your hats, exactly. Breathe. You're going to have to take a moment here because this is going to go quick. Holy cow. The Chariot is not a slow-moving vehicle. It isn't also a pretty direct if everybody's going in the same direction. And it looks like, do we have one monster here? We have one sea monster here, looks like. Oh no, there are 2 snakes, okay. But it does look like they're going in the same direction. So I do think this is in alignment. You're in alignment finally with what it is you've wanted, what your big vision is, and it's going to have the ending. Oh goodness, you're going to be, okay, it's going to have, I'm going to say the ending that you want, the Star card, the ending that you hope for. It's going to turn out the way you want, but it's going to be a little bit bittersweet. It involves a leaving. It involves, you know, I think taking over for someone. So if your boss is tapping you for more responsibility, we saw that raise or promotion deep down there, then you are being asked to shine. And it is most definitely a victory for you. And while you don't see it coming, or you may have been thinking about it and really just invested in this, I do think it's going to work out the way you want it to, my air sign friends. So let's see. Let's start with the Moon here. Illusion. Now the Moon illuminates as well when it's a full moon, but we have a new moon coming up. That's going to be on, I think, 28 in Capricorn. So that's what I think we're looking forward to. So you need to also make sure you set your intentions. That's our Pisces card. So we have Pisces, Aries, Capricorn, Aquarius, and Cancer. Front and center. So we could be talking about any of those energies. Okay. Moon. 6 of Cups. You better get comfortable with the unknown, my air sign friends. I know that's not your strong suit. You like to have things organized. You like to know exactly what the facts are, and maybe this time you just don't. And that's the changes that are coming in for you are unknown, and you need to get comfortable with the unknown. The Devil here, where are you taking? Okay, the Knight of Swords. You're going to have to really get decisive about what you're going to be able to hold on to, what's keeping you stuck. I don't know. It feels like you want to be free, but don't necessarily know how to do it. You may have someone else controlling the situation. The Emperor there, rigid. You may have a boss that's keeping you tied to your desk here. I don't know why the work thing keeps coming in, so they may be transferring you. You may be traveling for work. The Knight of Swords, it's keeping you on the road, and it's keeping you stuck where you are, but the Wheel of Fortune is going to be changing that. So if this is an agreement or an attachment that you've been struggling with what to do about, you're not going to know right now. All right, you're going to have to get comfortable with the unknown. When the changes come in, you're going to be able to take action. The Wheel of Fortune is going to give you that moment of opportunity, fate, karma, kismet. You're going to recognize it. Now, it's quite a ways, isn't it, I think? So, you know, when you leave this security, and I do think it's you acting for your benefit, but also leaving something that was very stable. So it's a question of whether or not how quickly you can recover and manifest those plans that you've been trying to put into action here. How quickly you'll be rewarded and recognized for your achievement here as well. You're taking a risk in doing this, but I think you feel as though it'll be worth the risk. The Death card, a total transformation. Oh my goodness. And the Ace of Cups. It's really going to be a rewarding situation for you. Financially, yes, our King of Pentacles. Now that's earth signs, absolutely, but it's going to help you handle whatever these responsibilities are here. You're not quite sure how to do that right this moment. Now I thought I saw the Wheel of Fortune down here for you, but maybe that was at the cut. All right. Now there is also the Lovers here as well, so Gemini on the table. Who else do we have? The World. And you, the Chariot, right there on victory. You're on the road to victory, my air sign friends. So this could be a step up for you in a business position, assuming more responsibility, keeping yourself stuck a little bit longer where you are, even though you do want to move on, if that's the case. King of Wands, yes, assuming more responsibility. You know, the King of Wands is someone that is, he's very charming, he's very suave. So you may be tempting someone onto a path that you are trying to affect. And you may meet them out of the blue. Here's the Ace of Cups. Yes, you may meet them out of the blue. Now, we talked about this being a very rewarding path here for you as well. And I do believe it to be. But, you know, with that Lovers card there and the Ace of Cups, I'm going to say that there maybe is a total transformation. Oh, what do we have here? Let's look. A total transformation of a relationship. You may be taking it to the next level. You may be committing to it and putting yourself in a position of leadership in whatever this responsibility is, and still looking at it with a lot of hope, even though you can't see the outcome. Okay? Question is it going to live up to that? Look at how beautiful that Ace of Cups is. Hold on one second. The computer is speaking to me. All right, there we are. All right, look at how beautiful that Ace of Cups is. Overflowing. Your emotions are overflowing. Here they're contained. Well now. You know, I do think you've designed a beautiful life for yourself, if that's the case, but it's going to cost you. It's going to cost you. It comes with a lot of responsibility. It comes, heavy lies the head that wears the crown, right? Look at the crowns. Things have got to change. So I'm not sure which direction that's headed for you. If it's relationship based, then I do think you're building something. I'm going to use the word they use, coercing someone to go on your path. So is it something that maybe, you know, they may not want to do because it involves a financial investment for them as well? Here's the Tower. So I do think there's an unexpected opportunity that comes up that you've been waiting for, the Hanged Man. Don't take too long to look at it. Don't take too long to look at it. We have the Page of Cups, and we have the Page of Pentacles. So not only is it going to be very, very rewarding and welcome news, it feels like, but it's also going to put you on the path so that you can escape whatever this attachment is, transform this, have the generosity that you need, either through a partnership or association. They're making some really, I think, fortunate choices if you can read the signs along the road. Now, remember where are we here? Remember, the Chariot is who you are in this. This is where you're going, my air sign friends. And, you know, the Chariot is also an emotional situation. So this is going to be an emotional victory for you as well. It's going to be a total transformation. But sometimes we need help from a friend. Sometimes we need help from a partnership. Sometimes we have to make those difficult choices and change or release some of our responsibilities so that we can get control over where we're headed. Okay? Whatever your expectations are here, I do believe they will be met. All right? You're going to get what you need, my air sign friends. Okay, you're in alignment with where you're headed. It may take some turns along the way, But your cup is going to be overflowing. It's going to be very rewarding. You're going to have help, air signs. All right, let's see what we have going on here with the Spirit Animal Oracle for the air signs. That one, thank you. Horse Spirit. Card number 33. What a beautiful card. Horse Spirit. Freedom is yours. Gorgeous. Horse Spirit. Freedom is yours. So you're going to be able to free yourself from, I'm seeing this as debt. It feels like you've got to get a hold of a responsibility, a financial responsibility, and you are. It may mean that you're making a move because you do need the help, or you need a partner to help you through this. It seems to be a theme today, huh? Partnerships. Let's see what the Divine Dog Wisdom has to say for the air signs of this world, please. June 19 through 25 of 2022, the road ahead, please. Balance, steady as she goes. Okay, so it may take a while before you get to this point where you can say, I can breathe again, but it does feel as though freedom is the intention, and you are going to have help. Just when you feel as though you don't know which way to go, you're going to have to get comfortable with not knowing. Okay? You're not going to know. You're not going to know until it actually happens, and then it's going to happen in the most unexpected way, that you're going to be like, oh great, that's what I've been waiting for. Freedom. Take advantage. So keep your balance right now. Do your best to maintain, especially if this is a financial responsibility. Those coins keep drawing me. I'm sorry. You're going to have help. You're going to have help here. Okay? The choices you make are going to change the direction that you're going. Okay? That's Scorpio energy too, so don't be surprised if it isn't quite intense. And then when we get to Scorpio, we should find that things are kind of coming together for you, my air sign friends. Steady as she goes. Now, I'm going to pull one more because everybody else had two. Horse Spirit, freedom is yours. Fate steps in for you, my air sign friends. Loss. All right, so you may look at this release here of whatever it is. You know, I'm hearing addiction too. So you may be now able to get control of your situation, your attachment, your demon, whatever it is that's been keeping you where you are, able to get your life in balance and freedom. Freedom is yours. Loss. Allow yourself to grieve whatever period in your life has gone before this. Whatever it is that's been keeping you here, allow yourself to grieve that moment, because you don't know what could have been different. I don't know that you could have changed anything, especially if this is something or someone or period in your life that you have to let go. This is the transformation coming in for you. It's been a difficult ending, the death card here. So if you've lost someone or a portion of your life that you are releasing here, my air sign friends, make the choice to move forward, because you do have something really beautiful coming in, and that opportunity is coming in quicker than you think. All right, my friends, thank you so very much for joining me here. renasreadings.com if you'd like to find me or speak to me, and all the best. We'll see you again next week. Thank you.